there already. That's
I just
cool.
loved
That's
it.
cool. Okay, so why did you choose Mexico? Is there any specific reason behind it?
Wow, so many reasons. For starters, my dad is from Mexico. My mom is from the U.S. I'm from the U.S. So they never let us speak
Oh,
Spanish in in our house. I didn't know why. My mom didn't like it. So I don't know. I ended up with a with a Mexican boyfriend. So he told me, "What if we go to Mexico?" Well, he's Mexican Canadian, and I'm Mexican
oh,
American. So I said, "Why not? Let's go." We didn't know actually how things worked down here. Neither of us actually knew so much about Mexico. But once we got here, we were like, "Oh, we should stay here." Yeah,
and so fortunately you decided to live here.
yeah,
I would say fortunately. It's a great coincidence. And so, what do you like here? Did you like something in Mexican culture or any special food there or any
everything is
places? What?
so beautiful. Like if you go to the West Coast, you find all these beautiful beaches, and some of them are even virgin beaches or virgin islands and stuff. And the water is crystal clear. You can even see sea
Oh,
turtles there. And it's amazing. If you go to Cancun, it's even more beautiful, which is in the south. If you go to the East Coast, it's also really beautiful. If you go anywhere in the middle, it's kind of dangerous, to be honest, in the middle of the country, but it's also
no.
so beautiful because the architecture is so impressive. They have like Baroque, colonial, Gothic architecture, but maybe somewhere from the 16th, 17th century kind of looking buildings. They're so
Very
beautiful.
old, very old.
Very old. Yeah.
So it's like you can say that those buildings were built by ancestors. They look something like that, right?
Yeah. Maybe from they were built by the Spanish mostly and the French, which were the ones who, well, the Spanish colonized Mexico, but then the French came and tried to take it away from Spain, and it was a whole thing, historical thing. So that's why they have like French kind of buildings and then Spanish kind of looking buildings. So yeah, I love it.
So tell me, it's kind of interesting, interesting topic for me to know, and for the people who didn't visit America. So, because you are an American, right?
Yeah.
So, do you find America as the best place to live or Mexico?
Wow, that's a good question. It depends on what you want. You know, if you're after the money and the business and that, you could probably have a better chance of doing that in the United States. It's still the land of opportunities. And maybe there are fewer than there used to be, but there's still some opportunities out there. So, but if you're looking to be free and, relaxed and you don't care so much about the money, then Mexico is a place to live because you would be eating the best food, meeting great people, beautiful places, and not so expensive. But if you're after the money, then the US. If you're not, Mexico.
Mhm. So, tell me that how many countries did you visit so far?
So far, just
How many
five.
countries?
Just five so far.
Because you know that when you make an conclusion, when you create a conclusion, so you just make this on your experience that you have.
True.
The only experiences that you have about the places, about the cultures, countries, or food, anything. So this is your conclusion based on these five countries that you already visited, right?
Yeah, true. Like if I wanted to really, make a lot of money, I would not live in the US. I would not live in Mexico. Maybe I would move to China, to be honest, because teachers over there are super, you know, I don't know why they're overappreciated
Wealthy,
or something.
super,
Yeah, they
super
get a huge
wealthy.
salary, and maybe
Mm,
not wealthy, but they're I don't know, they're just really highly valued in China. Teachers, all kinds of teachers, not just English, but other kinds of teachers. So I would live there, but I don't like it. I don't like China. Too crowded. Well, at least Shanghai is too crowded.
Yeah, no personal comment.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
I mean, I like the people. I like the food in China. I like their culture. I love it. But the fact I don't like to be running, run to the train and then commute to work and stuff like that. It's like not my thing. I don't like that. Mm-mm.
Okay, Fabi, tell me that what do you miss being here in Mexico? What do you miss of United States? Something from there that you miss here in Mexico.
Oh.
What are those things?
Well, I miss my hometown. I was raised in Evergreen, Colorado, which is like a mountain region, and you can see, well, there's a lot of snow and bears and nature, and
You're
it's
from
very
Denver, right?
I'm from Denver, yeah, but I grew up in Evergreen, which is close to Denver. And my grandma, well, she owns a farm there, so I miss my grandma and probably
So,
her chili casserole was the
uh-huh.
best. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Great. Almost everyone misses his or her grandma.
Yeah.
Something of grandma, right? So